Hi everybody, so we have two new decks courtesy of my mom's friend Christine, and this is a crystal oracle and the other is the butterfly oracle by Doreen Virtue. So these are brand new, I've never used them before, and let's get into it. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What is the collective needing to know? Moldavite almost flipped out. It almost hit that jumper. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Let's get these messages. So we have green adventuring. I really feel like with green adventuring, there is a lot of focus on heart-centeredness and opening up to having fun, into peace, into balance and equilibrium. There is this need for kindness, right? And just like acceptance, right? We have amethyst. Amethyst is all about calm, sobriety, intuition, leveling up, but this is also an Apache tears. So there is, in this collective, there is a need for grounding, a need for being aware of what is going on outside the bigger picture, right? We have aqua aura quartz, and then we have fluorite. So there is a lot of high frequency colors, right, for protection. So we have two greens, you have aqua aura. So aqua aura is basically anything that's aura plated. This is rainbow aqua aura. And what I'm seeing here is a need to activate here. Being aware of everything, standing in influential power, standing in what comes after things, what has set us back, what has been revealed to us that is unpleasant. But now we need to move on and we need to discover who we are outside of this, say, connection, this person, this situation. What comes next? With the Apache tears, I really feel like mourning and loss. And this is saying like, you're not alone. Now it's time more than ever. It's like this pivotal moment of this pushing to the abyss, you know, to know like, you can jump off a cliff and you have wings. So it's like, don't limit yourself, because I'm seeing like here now it's time for you to connect. It's time to regain that sense of independence. It's time of this celestial being that you are. And with fluorite, flora is really good for feeling into change, like is what I'm seeing, like change. So there's a heightened level of awareness that is going on within you and what your thoughts are. So with the Apache tears, this is talking about letting go, and this is embracing, but this is being kind and gentle, but embracing the being that you are now because of this situation. It's time to come home is what I just heard. So we have motivation and support. Look, you're being supported and pushed here in this direction, and knowing that you stand in this firm, right? So what is the situation? What is the situation that they're facing? So we have spiritual growth, right? With the amethyst and the aqua aura, right? So there is this need to connect, right? And then we have relationship dynamics. So again, with the Apache tears, it's like you needed to ground yourself in, because you realize that like everything that came out of this relationship with whatever it is may not have been the best for you, because now you're understanding the lessons were learned, and it taught you a very pivotal part of yourself that you may not have wanted to let go. But with this being said, it's like now it's time to take the next step to pushing your independence, to regaining who you are now. But it's not like I'm regaining myself from the past. It's like, no. Like this aqua aura and the amethyst is telling you, like, no, you're a kind individual. Like, you had these moments where you were taken advantage of, or you took advantage. It's now to reclaim the next step of you, like who you metamorphosized into as a person. This is now who are you outside of these people, these places, these events. Now it's time for the next evolution of you. So we have moving. Like, you're being pushed into moving away, whether this be physical, emotional distance, or this is actually physical moving out to a new country, a new place of business. This is like, okay, you know what? Like, we're showing you, like, here, your intuition, you're on point, you're protected. It's time to go now. We support you. We're pushing you in this direction. Spread your wings and fly. It's time for you to come out of the cocoon. It's time for you to be. So we have synchronicities. So if you start seeing things that you're asking for, it's time for you to evolve and to level up. Look, we have leaving. Spirit is saying it's time to pack your bags and get your shit. Get going. Again, leaving. Spirit is saying it's time to leave. It's time. You had to leave. So it's like, do not get left in the past. It's time for you to leave forward. It's time to catch your train, time to catch your flight, catch that cab. It's time to physically move on, right? We have a new career. Someone is getting a new job or thinking about it because you are realizing the memories that you have in the past, like, have not suited you, right? So again, you know how I talked about, like, amethyst being a sobriety stone? Someone is getting clean. Because look, sobriety. And then we have courage. It takes courage to stare something down in the face of danger. It takes courage to walk away. It's time to say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. What am I doing? Right? And we have a decision. So you're making the courage to have this decision to be made. Right? So amethyst is going to really help you. So we have a new exercise regime and program, and then it says you are stronger than you think, right? You have this backbone, right? And then welcome in the new. So thank you for that. And any last messages or crystals messages? Bronzite. Bronzite is, in this case, this looks like a planet. This almost reminds me of, what is it, Mercury or Venus energy here, right? So there is a grounding in how you think and a grounding in how you feel and how you relate to people you love, how you express yourself. So this is saying, pull back, pull yourself back. It's time to discover you. It's how you talk to yourself, how you love yourself. It's time to create a routine, an exercise routine. It's time to get sober. It's time to show that you can walk away from anything because you love yourself more. You think of yourself more highly, right? Again, it's time for you to reclaim this celestial being that you have always been and maybe just scared to tap into. Any last messages, please, for this collective reading? Any last messages for this collective reading? Nope. So we have residuate. So this is good for healing anything in the body, but this is also good for crown and third eye activations. Now, don't ask me why I pulled this. I just pulled it. So I just want to sweep this over you. So mind if I touch you? You're safe, you're calm, and everything is going to be fine. You got this. Tell yourself every day, I have this. Create a new system where you do one thing a day that scares the shit out of you. Start really small and just work your way up. So opening your crown and your third eye and allow you to receive. So if you have any of these stones, the fluorite, the bronzite, the green aventurine, the aqua aura, and amethyst as well as the Apache tears, you're being called to work with them. So amethyst, really heavenly. Even celestite. Celestite would be good too. So it's time for you to reconnect to your celestial being. Take a deep breath for me. And I'm going to pull. And on this exhale, pull it into your belly, feel it in your heart space, and open. Ready? Hold. And I'm going to start pulling. Now exhale when you're ready. Exhale. You don't need it. Pulling and combing. Pulling and combing. We're just going to dig that out. Oh yeah, someone was like, I just heard this message. It's like, you're building sandcastles so close to the water. It's sand. What do you expect? So don't build a foundation on sand. Whatever that is, whatever that metaphor is, don't. And then I'm here, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls by TLC. Excuse me. Waterfalls by TLC. So, fuck the place, fuck the person, fuck it all, get your shit, get the fuck on. That is my tough love. Peace, love, and happiness. I love you. Thank you so much for letting me tap in. And I'm just gonna seal you back. Sealing you back. And allow all this energy to find you wherever this space-time continuum you are watching. Peace, love, and happiness. And I'm sealing you. Love you. But love yourself.